Hey everyone, I just want to take a moment here to thank you for watching my videos and subscribing, and I hope y'all are having a really good day. I'm having a lot of fun over here. This project is a blast and I hope you enjoy watching. If you're a reefer, I hope you're getting something out of this. I don't know what. If you're not a reefer, I hope it's giving you some insight onto what a lay person's entry into this hobby is. I've done reefing for about 20-30 years on and off, but I've never really taken it seriously. And this time I'm taking it pretty seriously and it's a lot of fun. So hope you enjoy. All right, and now with that split, it should go up and down this tube pretty easily. How am I going to pull it out? Oh, it comes out. I think we're ready to fill it. We've got our microbacter in here. It's been sitting for 24 hours. Time to populate my internal sump AIO in a tube. So here I'm cutting up some sponge slash filter floss, filter media, I don't know what you want to call it. It's kind of a coarse on one end, and then on the other end, on the green end, and on the other end, the white side, it's a lot finer. I don't know, I've used this for 30 years. Time for me to upgrade, right? So I put the pump on top of it, and look at that. Why did I put that at the bottom? I have no idea. Now I'm watching this video and commenting at the same time, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna have to go back in and pull it out because I don't know why I put that down there. It shouldn't be down there. I'm not gonna be able to clean it. Was I trying to elevate the pump? Who knows? Anyway, so I'm cutting the hose to what I think is gonna be the length, because I'm thinking this pipe is gonna end up on the floor of the aquarium, and then I'm gonna be able to snake that pipe, or that tube, excuse me, in and out of some rocks and have a nice little flow going in the back. But what I end up doing later on is elevating this entire pump about 3 inches off the aquarium floor, so kind of doesn't stay hidden, and so I've got to have to rethink that. I'll show that at the end of this video. Yeah, so now I'm putting the drain in. See, I didn't need that sponge down there. The drain goes in, water can pass through the drain, it's going to protect the pump. I'm not going to have any crazy rocks and rubble getting into the pump. And here I'm wearing my socks, and I almost backflow the water up and get myself all nice and sloshy. Am I going to carry that wet filter media dripping back into the house? Oh, that's a bad idea. Let's let's get this tiny little lid. That ought to save it. I don't know why people put up with me. All right, here we go. Time to put it into the tube. Here we go, dripping all over the nicely newly installed hardwood floors. But yeah, here we go. Drop it in. Yeah, I'm really being careful not to get water all over the place. So at least it's clean salt water and it's not aquarium salt water, right? Yeah, there it is. Nice. You may or may not have seen in my previous videos that I've had this media running in 20 long nano tank for about a month and a half, and now I've had it running in this tank for about a month, and I'm going to go ahead and transfer it into the AIO tube. Actually, I'm going to stop that pump right now because this is teeter-tottering. Look at that. Is that like the best filter you've ever seen in your life? That's amazing, isn't it? I just had this hose dropped at the bottom, and water passes through there and comes right back out. Pretty slick, huh? keep the flow, so I'm just going to keep that pump in there. Don't need this anymore. We don't need carbon right now. Let's just balance that right there. Whoa. All right. Get some water in here. Came almost to the top. Move this hose to the back because that's kind of where I want it. Ooh, a bit of sludge down there. Granted, this thing's probably going to have to get cleaned out every once in a while. Now I'm going to have to muscle this bad boy back there. Wow, wow, oops. Much. I don't want to spill. Oh, there's just enough height on the ceiling. Can you imagine that? That was like an inch and a half left. So this is what I'm calling my fail, because I feel that that tube is just a little bit too small. So I go ahead and upgrade to this much larger tube. I'm able to hold twice as much water. The flow, I really like the flow that came out of this, along with the smaller pump that I'm using. And the small pump really pushes a lot of water. I was very surprised. 25, 30-year-old pump, however many years it has in it. It's pretty amazing. I'm going to have to get a backup DC pump so I can regulate the water flow as an upgrade to this, just in case that pump fails, because I don't know what I'm going to do if that pump fails. Then I have no water flow coming in and out of there. But yeah, so the larger pipe, awesome for this 150 gallon. The smaller pipe, yeah, I think for 75 gallon, that'd be just right. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this, and that's basically it. All right, I'm going to take a stab at finishing this all-in-one filter that I've got going. You can see in the back there's a tube, and that's where the water comes out. Ooh, hiding there. It goes out that way. Look at these cool caves that my engineer gobies have built. That's their little lair down there. So now they sell this tube in 24-inch segments at your big box stores for $10. I added an ABS plate, and it was I think I paid $8 for that plate. A sheet of 8x12 ABS is what I originally bought, and I used a bunch of it. Remember for this up here, and I put it on the sides. Anyway, that's what I used on the bottom, and I just used ABS glue. You can get ABS glue for like $3. So $21 plus tax, $25, whatever it is, you get yourself an all-in-one. Compared to $200 that your big fish stores are selling the all-in-ones for. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, save yourself $180, $175, and get yourself a tube. Now, it's not the prettiest thing in the world if you don't hide it. You can roll it around. You can spray some glue on there or dribble some glue on there, roll it around in sand, roll it around in rubble. There's all this rubble that's here. You can roll it around on that, and you can have yourself a nice kind of a cliff that's super easy to build. Or you can build yourself something like this to hide it in. Now I'm going to have to add on to that, and I think what I'm doing is going to add algae growing back in here in that crack, because it ended up being a little bit, the tube, I ended up going with the bigger tube. If it was the smaller tube, then that would suck up to the wall, but it's not. But I'll deal with it, and it's a work in progress, right? It's a work in progress, my friends. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope my failure has brought a little bit of insight. This can be a real fun hobby, especially if you're a DIYer like I am. Spicy Reef here, signing off.
Now what are you doing?
I think I got it.
How do you know if it's up